Hey everybody, Terry Daniel here, voice actor and coach from UVT Coaching. Check us out, uvtcoaching.com. Today we're going to talk about coloring your words. This is a great exercise for those of you who are just getting started in voiceover, or even for those of you that have experience doing it. It's about putting different types of performances on a variety of different words. All that said, sometimes you'll see words in the script that are basically telling you how to read it without, going into a bunch of direction from the client. For example, the first word on this list here is deadly. Now, if let's say this is a kind of a dark, gloomy, rather suspenseful documentary, like about a snake or a deadly crocodile, for example. You're going to read the word deadly like deadly. It's going to be dark and mysterious, right? You're not going to say the deadly crocodile. So try and pay attention. What helps in voiceovers, especially if you're getting scripts from agencies, they almost go overboard with the instruction of how they want the script to be read. And they'll talk about everything from the target audience, who they're targeting in the commercial, to how they want the voice actor to perform the script. But really, if you take a glance at the word deadly, you should know right away that it's going to be deadly and not deadly. The second word on here, sunshine. How are you going to say the word sunshine? You're likely going to go sunshine. It's going to be like a coffee commercial where it's a little more lighthearted, bright, sometimes funny at times, but really just that super friendly conversational read. You're going to hear that word conversational until you're blue and purple in the face in this business, because people talk about it all the time, because that is what clients like a lot of the time, is more of an authentic conversational read. Now, some of these words, like sunshine, it could mean something a little bit more serious, like, the deadly smoke is getting in the way of the sunshine. Let's take that for an example. You're probably not going to say the word sunshine like sunshine. You're going to say, the deadly smoke was getting in the way of the sunshine. So it's going to have a little edgier type read, right? Let's talk about learning, because you're going to see this word all over, like explainer videos, e-learning modules. In this module, you are going to be learning a lot about how to put in a kitchen, blah, 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 right? So that word's going to be more like, more of a corporate-y thing, like learning. Today, you're going to be learning how to do this. Impactful. Now, how would you say the word impactful without getting any direction from the client? For me, I'm going to go, this is about to be extremely impactful. Some seriousness to it, right? Kind of almost like teetering on movie trailer promo a little bit, right? Because most of the scripts throughout my course of career that had the word impactful in it were generally read that way. Now, it's not always going to be, promo like impactful or anything like that. Sometimes it could be something a little bit more educational. This is going to include an impactful type of where you are going to go a little bit more friendly. So these are just different ways that you can color your words in a voiceover script. And not to be redundant, but again, it's always important to pay attention to the instruction from the client or the agency or wherever you're getting your script, because, usually the direction is right atop the script. How about the word exhausted? If you're coming across that in a script, you're probably going to put a little bit more breath behind the word, and you're actually going to kind of sound a little bit tired. After all those miles I ran, I was just exhausted. Hear how it's kind of breathy, kind of whispery? I was just exhausted. That would be how you would colorize a word like exhausted. And then relaxing, meditative scripts, again, coffee commercials, or something, spa commercials where we don't want to have any hint of stress in the copy whatsoever. You're going to see this word relaxing appear many, many times. And you're not going to say this word like relaxing or relaxing. That's way too aggressive. You're going to go relaxing. A little bit of a smile, relaxing, relaxing. Now, this is just kind of like, again, when you're first looking at the script, these are words, and hopefully this video is helpful. These are words that are basically kind of telling you how to perform them already. So let's go through them again. Deadly, sunshine, learning, impactful, exhausted, relaxing. More times than not, that is the way the client is going to want them read. All right, the second part of this exercise, I'm going to forget what these words mean, what context they're in, and I want to give you 3 different kinds of reads for each word, just to kind of show you, especially for those of you that are brand new to VoiceOver, what the difference is between a conversational read, authoritative read, and maybe, because we didn't do it to the first part of the exercise, maybe snarky with a little bit of sarcasm on the read. So I'm going to go down the list and I'm going to give you 3 kinds of performances for each word. I'm going to start with conversational. It'll have a little bit of lightheartedness in it. And then I'm going to go right on to authoritative. And then the third type of read is going to be, let's just do sarcasm. Okay, here we go. Deadly. 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 See, I put the little subtle chuckle on the third one because it sounds like I'm scoffing at something, right? So that would institute something snarky or sarcastic. Let's do the same thing now for sunshine. 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 A little bit more, felt like a little bit more negative on the third one. So, there's different kinds of sarcastic reads. There's sarcastic reads that are kind of like, the tongue-in-cheek, dry sense of humor type of script where it's supposed to be kind of funny. And then some, tend to sound a little bit too negative. But let's try the same for learning. 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 Again, conversational, authoritative, snarky. Impactful. Let's try impactful now. Impactful. 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 It's almost like I'm questioning impactful on the sarcastic one. Now let's try exhausted. 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 There's always that little jump up when you're, whether it's a word or a sarcastic line, it's always like, are you kidding me? So that gives you a chance to just try different, performances from different registers as well. And now the final word, and then I'm going to let you go, relaxing. Here we go. We're going to, again, conversational, authoritative, sarcastic. Relaxing. 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 So there you have it. Just some interesting things to work on really before you either do an audition or an actual gig. All of this will help your performance. So I hope you enjoyed this exercise on coloring your words as I just about knocked over my glass of water. I'm Terry Daniel, voice actor and coach. If you're interested in training with us and doing demos with us, visit our website today at uvtcoaching.com. Thanks, everybody. Take care.